Now moving on from the political storm to the cyclonic storm. Cyclone Ditwah is steadily heading towards the Indian coast. As the cyclone approaches, heavy rains and strong winds lashed parts of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. The cyclonic storm has moved nearly northwards with the speed of 12 kilometers per hour during the past 6 hours. While moving northwards, the cyclonic storm will be centered over southwest Bay of Bengal within a minimum distance of 60 kilometers and 30 kilometers from the Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coastline. By the afternoon, it was expected, and the evening of today. Multiple districts across southern India remain under red alert. Residents have been asked to stay indoors and avoid coastal areas and follow instructions from district authorities. Tamil Nadu is expected to be the worst affected state. Over 50 flights have been cancelled at the Chennai airport, and schools and colleges remain closed as a precautionary measure.
After battering Sri Lanka, Cyclone Ditwah is closely moving towards the northern coastal part of Tamil Nadu. In fact, for yesterday, it has brought in heavy rains to Nagapattinam and Mailadurey districts, where certain areas have also received 220 millimeters of rainfall, and it is closely moving towards Puducherry and Chennai. In fact, it is 160 kilometers away from Puducherry and 220 kilometers away from Chennai. It is slowly moving. The pace is close to 10 kilometers per hour speed, and because of which there is a chance of good amount of rainfall. This is a present situation at Marina Beach as we speak, and the important aspect here is that for the day also warnings have been issued to fishermen not to venture into the sea because rough seas are expected. And not just that, the most important aspect is that the Tamil Nadu government has also requested people to stay indoors as a precautionary. As this cyclone Ditwah is moving towards Chennai, we've been also told that there are chances of it pulling once again rain clouds, because of which we could get heavy rainfall for the day as well, and this is why such precautions have been taken. NDRF has also, through text messages, have requested people who are in low-lying areas to move to safety locations, and people who are in houses that are very old or in not that strong to also move to safety locations. For the day, Chennai is expected to receive once again good amount of rainfall. However, Cyclone Ditwah is not expected for now to make a landfall, but only to travel parallelly across the coast of Tamil Nadu, the northern part, and then travel parallelly towards the southern coast of Andhra Pradesh. Devraj, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
And it is day 2 of Cyclone Ditwah on the coastal zone of Tamil Nadu, and you could see the trajectory of this particular cyclone storm that began its origin, its path from here, that is the lower end of Sri Lanka. It has moved all the way up to now it's being projected over here. But right now, this map, if updated, it should come around somewhere on Nagapattinam, Tanjavur, because it is slowly moving forward. Now we do not have a well-marked eye of the storm for the cyclone. So unfortunately, it battered entire Sri Lanka, and it has brought in good rains to the location in this particular zone, that is Nagapattinam and Tanjavur. And here you could see in this particular map, which actually shows the level of the water reservoirs and how much rainfall it has been received and such. And this is a kind of prediction of that particular area. However, let's go to the satellite map to just show you how Cyclone Ditwah is. And if you see in this particular map, this is the live location kind of thing that is actually tracking Ditwah. And right now you could see it's still trying to bring in more clouds. However, the well-marked center is not something that we actually see. This particular trajectory is almost like it is moving parallel towards the coast, through the coast of Tamil Nadu, and is expected to move like this in such a manner. The present prediction is that it might weaken into a deep depression or a depression. However, when it comes to weather, we cannot be certain about anything. For now, the prediction is such, and once this particular thing moves, this particular cyclone or probably the depression can cross over cross Nellore coastal border and go up. For now, we have this particular information that for the day we are going to get good amount of rainfall because of Cyclone Ditwah, and then it will keep moving forward as a landfall is not being predicted for now. This is the second day of the Cyclone Ditwah's passage through the coastal zone of Tamil Nadu. With Videsh, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
Continuous rainfall, normally the disaster which is related to this, one is a flood-like situation, which we tackle through using inflatable rubber boats, onboard motors with life jackets and rope rescue items. The other thing which comes as part of this continuous rainfall is the collapse structure of any old buildings. So we have a well-trained sniffer dogs. Sniffer dogs are deployed in Pondicherry in Puducherry. Also the battalions which have been airlifted from Pune and Baroda, they also have sniffer dogs. These sniffer dogs are trained in such a way that they can detect any buried live person in a collapsed structure. So our teams are also prepared for such kind of a scenario.
Heavy rain in Puducherry as well as in Karaikal. We take so many measures for our people, those who are affected in the heavy rain. Food and shelters are already open. In Karaikal, food and other measures also taken there.
What is the situation right now, and like, is there any issue reported to you so far?
I think so far no far issues here. Just heavy rain is going on. That's all.
And joining us live now is India Today's Pramod Madhav. Pramod, do tell us what is the status of the storm right now, and is it impacting the normal lives over there?
Well, Anjali, one thing is very certain. We have a pleasant weather in Chennai currently, and you can also see the wind is very breezy as well. But normal life has once again started to return over here since the rains almost subsided since 10 a.m. Yes, we are covered with dark clouds all the way, but we've been also told by weather experts that these are empty clouds and they are not carrying any kind of cloud bands or such, because we were expecting a certain amount of attraction of cloud bands by the Cyclone Ditwah, but so far it has not been calculated as such. And this Cyclone Ditwah is also being not expected to make a landfall over here, as it is being said. Thus, it could only travel parallelly all the way up to Chennai, and perhaps for the next 1 or 2 days as well, it could be in a kind of way 50 to 60 kilometers away from Chennai. So for the next 2 days, rains have been predicted, and this kind of like cloud movements are also have been predicted. However, for the day, the Tamil Nadu government has requested the public to stay inside just to be safe as such. But tomorrow onwards, there is possibility that Chennai and the surrounding areas could get good amount of rainfall, the necessary rainfall for the month of November and December, as this is a monsoon season. But it looks like we are not, like, so far the government machinery claims that there has been not any kind of like major disaster. Unfortunately, 3 people have died, 2 due to wall collapse and 1 person due to electrocution. And other than that, certain areas in Mailaduthurai have received 22 millimeters of rainfall. That was yesterday, and as the cyclone is slowly progressing, we are expecting it to reach the Chennai coast probably sometime tomorrow, Anjali.
Right. Thank you very much, Pramod, for all those details. So we'll be keeping an eye on the movement of that cyclone as it proceeds.